Okay, it's me. I bet you're thinking who I am. I am the Richard Experience. And welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk about everything and everything. Like literally, I'll tell you what it is, right? I've been wanting to do my own podcast for years. I mean, I watch podcasts all day long, listen to podcasts, and I thought, you know what, I can do that. I can have my own podcast. But here I've been sat here for the last couple of years, psyching myself out to get into this world of podcasting. And guess what, guys? I'm finally here. I bet you're thinking, okay, what's he going to talk about? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've got so much to talk about. Like, you know, films, life experiences, be made redundant, kids, family, wife, the stresses of life, the government. Don't get me started about the government. Mermaids, everything. I can talk about absolutely everything. But for this video, I'm just going to talk about myself. I haven't scripted anything. So literally, if you see this, it's not scripted. It's just off the cuff. I've just ran into my little space at the back of the garden, and I'm just here in front of the camera. You know, sometimes, you know, you need to get away from the family, kind of sit back and relax and take time out. I literally come here most every other day, every day actually, to get away from the family, a bit of peace and quiet. The time is now 11:48. Technically, it should be quiet in the house, and it is quiet in the house. However, I just feel where I am now, it reminds me of growing up in my parents' house, where if you lived in your parents' house, right, where your escape is your bedroom. You go into your bedroom, you shut the door, and you're not going to be disturbed. No one's going to come in and, well, people do knock the door, but from my perspective, no one's going to come in here. It's 11:48 in the evening. Like, it's here. It's just me and my space. And my space to talk to everyone outside in the world. How's it going? What is happening? I don't have one of those stories where you know, those kind of, not a sob story, should I say, a story where, oh, I'm struggling for money, or one of those kind of stories. I've seen, again, guys, I watch so many podcasts where it starts off, where I watched them from the beginning, where it starts off as they're very depressed in life and everything else, and discuss about money, and then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, they're just like living life, and the podcast is completely different. You know, I'm just, so it's a case of, I'm just go with the flow. My podcast is going to be about everything and everything. And I'm here to listen to what everyone's got to say. And I'm here to voice my opinion. It's been 4 minutes now. And I said to myself, I really should have scripted this, because it would have made much more sense if I scripted this, put something down so I can read back or have some form of bullet points. But no, Richard, there is no bullet points, and I should have done that. But anyway, that's 4 minutes of me, of Richard, the Richard Experience. I know you wanted me to kind of more elaborate on what I do, or maybe who I support. I support Arsenal. Does that help? I'm an Arsenal fan. Absolutely love Arsenal. They're my absolutely favourite team. Supported them ever since I was a young man. Got into Arsenal because of my brother. and fundamentally have been a mad Arsenal fan, and I absolutely love them. Frustrating at times. Oh, definitely frustrating at times, but the love for Arsenal have is this. It's second to none, without a doubt. I wish I could get to more games. About 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I gave up my season ticket. I think it was probably longer than that. I gave up my season ticket, couldn't afford it no more. Priorities, children, family, property, and etc. So one had to go, and plus I was moving out of the area, so I couldn't get down as often as I wanted to. So best thing was to do is kind of give up the ticket. Oh mate, I miss going to Arsenal games. I do get to go to at least 2 or 3 a season, to kind of just to see the team play, and the team's so improved over the last years. It's just like from where we were before, when obviously Arsene Wenger's the last 4 or 5 years of his career at Arsenal. It wasn't, he won a couple of cups the last 4 or 5 years, but it was really going downhill. And then Unai Emery came in. Definitely, Unai Emery came in. Then we had Ljungberg, or was it Ljungberg before Unai Emery? I know it was Unai Emery. I think we had Ljungberg for a short stint. Then Arteta came in. Even when I thought Arteta coming in, I thought, why have Arsenal gone and got a manager with no experience? It's like, where do you want us to go? And to be honest, and I'll be honest, I was like, Arteta never managed a team before, and is coming to manage big Arsenal. And I said to myself, he's going to stamp his authority. And I thought, mate, just why are you doing it at my club? And I think when he came in, I think everyone complained, and including myself, what is our style of football? But then again, you think about, okay, our style of football, maybe he has got a style of football, but he can't introduce his style of football because he doesn't have the players to have his style of football, which obviously makes sense, right? You go into a new organisation, you think, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, let's get this person there, but this person doesn't have the skills to achieve your ambition for the company. So how are you ever going to achieve that? Guess what? You need to get rid of one and replace it with another with who meets your criteria. But anyway, getting back into the first season, and he just basically, he just set up in a particular way to ensure that, we couldn't get beat, or a particular way that the players he had at his disposal, he used them to the best ability, and the formations that he put together helped us win the FA Cup in his first season. And I think fundamentally one of the main reasons why he's still here, I know since the FA Cup he hasn't won, and he's been there for 5 years now. I think he's been a fantastic manager for Arsenal. Has he got faults? Hell yeah, he's got faults. Absolute, he's got flaws. 100% he's got flaws. Most managers do have flaws. Is it time for him to win us in the league? He should have won it last season, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know why this is on Arsenal. I had no idea about talking about Arsenal, but it is what it is. Yeah, look, I'm not going to ramble on because this wasn't even meant to last no more than 5 minutes, but I'm still here. But anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe and share. That's what they say, right? Like, subscribe and share. Thanks. Did I actually say thanks?